everybody, it's Ashley with me, myself, and VSG. I hope you guys are doing super good. Today is Tuesday, April 26, 2022, and I just got my kids dropped off at school, got my daughter to daycare, and I'm headed into town to do my volunteer shift at our local cat adoption center and rescue. I'm driving right now, obviously, if you guys can't tell. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the road, and I'm just going to chit chat with you guys because I was just thinking, surprise, surprise, right? I'm always thinking, I'm trying to always gain a new perspective and just really reflect on a lot of things in my life. And so I want to just tell you guys what's on my mind today. So just kind of a little backstory. If you have never seen my channel before, I had VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico at EOC Bariatrics with Dr. Elias Ortiz. That happened on February 26, 2022. As I sit here right now, I'm 8 weeks and like 3 days post-op and down about 60 pounds since Christmas time. So I'm doing really good. By the way, I'm in my husband's truck, so I really hope that you guys can hear this. I know this is probably super dusty, but y'all are just gonna have to look past that and look at my pretty face, okay? But what stemmed my thought process this morning was a post that I seen in the EOC support group today, and it really irked me for some reason, and so I just want to share and talk about it and give you guys my opinion on it because that's what we're here for. I don't supply any type of medical advice or anything like that here. If you guys are curious about this surgery and interested in getting it for yourself, be sure and do your own research and reach out to the company that you're going to go through directly. But I am more than happy to share my experience and answer your guys' questions. So if you have those, put them in the comments section of this video. But the post that I seen today was in regards to sharing your weight loss surgery journey, okay? So you've got two types of people. You've got the people who get the surgery and they don't tell a single soul for whatever reason. I'm not going to state my opinions as to what those reasons could be because everybody has a different reason. I do have my opinions, but again, I'm not going to state them because I don't want to offend anybody. So you got people who don't share, right? But then you've got people who are willing to share because they are not ashamed to share. They're not scared. They want to share in hopes to inspire other people. I'm sure you guys can guess which one of those I am. So when I first decided that I was definitely going to go through with this surgery, I told my husband, and I just kind of wanted to forewarn him, like, hey, everybody's going to know about this. And I thought that, it was important for me to tell him that because my weight loss surgery journey and my decision to go through with this, it not only affects my life, but it affects those around me. It affects my husband, it affects my family, my kids, everybody, right? So I just wanted to give him a little warning, like, hey, I'm going to do this. I really feel that it's important for me personally to share my journey. So that's what I'm obviously doing. And I'm very happy with that decision. So on this Facebook post that I had seen, this girl was like, oh my gosh, can we please normalize not sharing the journey, not sharing that I'm having weight loss surgery. It's nobody's business, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, people just jump on the negativity train of the entire post and they're saying, yeah, like nobody needs to know that I had the surgery. I'm just going to tell them that I ate really healthy and I watch my portions and I exercise and this and that. And this is not, my opinion on this is not to shame anyone for not sharing their journey because I recognize not everybody is like me in terms of having the ability or the platform to share in such a scale that I am. And I don't think that that's expected. I don't think that anybody who is going to share that they had weight loss surgery, you don't have to go on YouTube and share it. You don't have to make a bunch of TikToks or post on social media anywhere or just announce it to the world everywhere you go. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying and my viewpoint on this is, why wouldn't you share? Okay, number one, okay, this is one thing that I didn't even think about until I seen someone else comment it. But if you're gonna lose 100 pounds and somebody's like, wow, girl, like you look amazing, or wow, dude, like you look awesome, how did you lose the weight? I think that it's super unfair to the people who are inquiring about your weight loss to be under the assumption that the only thing you did was work out, eat healthy, and control your portions. Because let's let's be honest, okay? If it was that easy, there would be no obese people in the United States, or there wouldn't be as many people struggling with their weight today as there is. And so that alone right there just kind of irked me. When I read someone else comment that, I'm like, you know what? That is 100% correct. Why would you give the impression that you've done the hard work, the natural way, to give people the impression that that's what you did to lose weight? I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's truthful. I just don't think that that's something that I would personally be proud of sharing, especially when it's not true. Now, that's not to say that weight loss surgery is the easy way out, because that is 100% the opposite. By no means is weight loss surgery the easy way out. There is nothing easy about having 80% of your stomach cut out, or if you have bypass, there's nothing easy about having part of your intestines removed and all the things that go along with weight loss surgery. It is not an easy feat, and it's not for everyone. And I don't think that every single person could handle the after effects of it. It's really not that easy. Knock on wood, I haven't had any complications yet. I don't want to say yet, because I'm feeling like I'm out of the woods. I've had no complications. I feel freaking fantastic, you guys, and I have absolutely no regrets on this surgery whatsoever. But it just, I don't know, something about that post just irked me, like I said. So my post, my comment on there was, and I wasn't being catty or snarky or anything like that. I tried to be as encouraging as I could. I can definitely come off a little snarky sometimes, and it's really not intentional. I'm just a pretty blunt person, and I tell it like it is. And you can either take what I say with a grain of salt and try to process and understanding what I'm saying and just be completely honest with yourself, or you can choose to get offended and whatnot. But what I said was, let's normalize sharing the journey. Let's normalize being grown-ass people with a voice, and use your voice to share what you're doing and be unapologetic about it. You don't need to apologize or explain anything to anyone. And going into this surgery, you have got to be 100% confident in your decision if you're going to share it. For me, I always was confident. As soon as I did my research about EOC, I'm like, I'm doing the damn thing. I'm doing it. And I don't give a crap what people say about it, because this is a decision that I haven't taken lightly. I've done the research. And here's the thing, is that people will reflect their own insecurities and their own worries and fears back on you. I know for me personally, and this is just my experience, and I really pray that nobody else has to experience this, because it just didn't feel good. But when I told my parents about my surgery, their reaction was, I don't even want to get offensive, because I don't want my parents to see this, but it is what it is. It was almost in a condescending tone, as though the idea of having this surgery in Mexico is like laughable, almost like it was a joke. And I won't get into too many details, but it just wasn't a good feeling. And now that I've had the surgery, I think that they're good with it. They seen what my experience was, and they seen that I'm okay. They seen that it was a wonderful decision for me. However, I haven't gotten an apology, and I haven't gotten you know what, you were right. I am so proud of you for doing this. And stuff like that. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's toxic. It really is toxic, and it doesn't feel good, and it is what it is. And so, what I'm saying to you in terms of all that is, if you have someone with that type of reaction, don't expect much. Don't expect to sit there and try to, convince them or anything like that. When I got that reaction from my parents, and I'm not going to lie, I got that reaction from my husband initially when I first inquired back in 2021 in the spring. It's been about a year since I first applied and got approved. And then I drug my feet until about November, December of this past year, 2021. So it's about 9 months or whatever. But when I got that reaction from my parents and my husband, I was like, you can either accept this information and do your research, and I'm providing that to you. It's not like I'm just like, do your own research. My lips are getting so dry. This weather back and forth is driving me nuts. So I'm going to grab some lip gloss out of my purse. Still looking at the road. But I was like, you guys can either accept this information. Here it is. Do your research, read about it, get a little bit comfortable with the idea because it is happening. At the point that I told my parents, everything was booked and ready to rock and roll. So I don't know, you guys. I feel really, really compelled to tell you that if you're someone who is interested in sharing your journey, but you're not sure how other people will take it, I just want to tell you that you're not doing the surgery for them. You're doing it for you, boo. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your future, your health, your kids, your spouse. You're ultimately doing it for all aspects of your life, but ultimately it's for you. It is for you, and you have got to get to the point in life that you feel confident in the decisions that you're making for yourself and your family. If you're a grown adult, there should be no circumstance where another grown adult makes you feel this big, okay? No circumstances at all. You got to get strong, sis. You got to get strong, brother. Whatever you are, whatever you are. If you're a bro, if you're a sis, if you're a crow, if you're a fish, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm rhyming. I don't care. Like, it doesn't even matter at the end of the day, other people's opinions. And on that same topic too, here's my perspective on this. And I feel so confident in what I'm saying to you right now because I feel it in the depths of my soul that if you are not happy with who you are as a person right now, if you don't feel confident in your decision making and your life choices and just who you are as a person in general, you're not going to feel that when you lose the weight. I promise you're not going to feel it. You are still going to feel like crap. You're going to be a smaller you, but you are not going to feel on the top of the world. You're not going to feel like you can walk strong and tall in this world because you didn't get it right beforehand. And then what's going to happen? Are you going to start spiraling out of control again because of the way you feel about yourself and how your body, is changing, but maybe you don't recognize the changes? Body dysmorphia is such a big thing for people. And I can honestly say that for me, I don't know if it's because of how much I've worked on my mental health. I mean, don't even take what I'm saying super serious because I don't really know a whole lot about body dysmorphia. But for me personally, when I was heavier, I'm still heavy, right? You guys, I'm still sitting at 255 pounds right now. When I was 300 pounds, I would look in the mirror and I wouldn't see a 300-pound person. I would not. Yes, I would look down at my body and say, holy crap, my stomach has gotten huge. My thighs are fat, my calves, my ankles are swollen. All these different things I could see on my body. But when I looked in the mirror, I really didn't think I was as heavy as I actually was. I look back at the videos that I made and the photos that I took before surgery, and even like photos that other people have taken of me, and I can now recognize how big I was because of how small I am now. I can really see in the mirror what I truly am, and it's just, I don't know, it's really weird. And like I said, don't take what I'm saying super serious because I don't know a whole lot about the psychological part of body dysmorphia. All I can tell you is on this present day, April 26, 2022, I can see what I look like in the mirror. Okay, I can see in photos how much smaller I've gotten. I can see it in my face, how much happier I look and how much more full of life I look. And that gets me emotional to say that, to be honest, because I did not feel like I was unhappy when I was heavier. I really don't. I don't think that I was, but maybe I was. Like, it's so hard to tell right now in this stage of my journey how I was really feeling. Like, I'm like, okay, like maybe I was actually kind of depressed over my weight. I do suffer from depression. I am medicated proudly for the past 2 years just about, but maybe I was sadder than I thought I was when I was heavier. It is the craziest thing. And so I'm getting ready to make it to my destination here in a couple minutes, you guys, but I just want to lastly encourage you to really work on your mental health before you get the surgery. And if you've already had the surgery recently, work on your mental health. And if you've already been doing that, just keep pushing for it, you guys. I want you to be brave. I want you to be courageous. I want you to be confident in this decision that you're making. Because at the end of the day, if you lose the weight and you're still not happy with yourself, you didn't put in the work to believe in yourself. And I want you guys to believe in yourself. It's such a good feeling. And not enough people believe in themselves these days. It's sad. It's really sad. And you know, I'm praying for anybody who's watching this video. I am praying that you can find your courage and your voice to speak out during this journey. And it doesn't have to be to a big extent. You don't have to make a YouTube channel and just blast it, but be confident in your decision. Don't have shame in your decision. One of the best feelings that I have gotten from this journey, and I expected it. I didn't seek out sharing my journey for that purpose, but I did expect to inspire people. That's just what I do, you guys. I've been doing social media. I've been doing network marketing for almost 7 years. And so I am pretty public with my life. I'm pretty public in terms of video content and stuff like that. And I knew I was going to inspire somebody because I've been doing it for years already in other aspects of my life. But you just never know who you're going to inspire. And it has happened over and over again, especially on TikTok. People have said to me over and over again, I am so glad I watched your video, because after watching this, I just finally booked my date and bit the bullet and did it. And that feeling to me, oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. That feels so good, because for me, that is why I did this. I did this and I made this decision, and I learned about this decision. Like, if it weren't for TikTok, I would have never known about EOC. I am forever grateful for EOC. Kayla specifically, the beautiful Barbie princess looking girl, blonde hair, the accent, she's wonderful. And I am so grateful for her for putting her journey out there and doing all the social media advertising for EOC, because I would have never known about this life-changing journey for myself. And I knew that if I can just inspire 1 or 2 people, my job has been done. My job is not done here though yet, you guys. It's not done yet. One of these days it will be. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if I'll ever stop sharing my journey. I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that I am just so grateful that I've shared this journey. Just from the comments and stuff that I've gotten from you guys, it has been really wonderful. And so I made it to my destination in perfect time. I really hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. It is so sunny today in Missouri. I'm loving it. I cannot wait for summer. The downside to summer though is let me take off this notification on my phone. I do need to buy a new swimsuit, unfortunately, because everything is getting so big on me, you guys. Everything, including these size 18 jeans, which blows my absolute ever-loving mind. I've not worn an 18 since literally like senior year in high school. So it's pretty cool, you guys. I hope that you guys stay blessed and healthy. And if you need help making this decision, please send me a friend request on Facebook. All of my information is linked in the comments down below, or the description, not the comments. I also have my VSG bariatric support group on Facebook. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I will have that linked in the description box below as well. So I love you guys, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Bye, guys.